So we'll continue to push on here in this Cleveland Cryptlord season. 16-6-1 start. Tied for first. Not the greatest production. We're trying a different line combination out with Willis here on the second line. White down on the third. But that's something that we can adjust here if we don't kind of like how the production is continuing on. I'm going to sim one more month. See if we could have ourselves quite a good month here. There's a lot of games in this month. So we're going to do that, and then I'll decide if I'm going to want to keep those line combinations here. But our defense has been better. Objectively, it has been better. So maybe this is the defensive lines that we need, and we can still get the offense necessary to find that playoff success. I mean, right there, those are 3 good defensive games. Like, really, really good defensive games. So, and overall winning a crap ton. Okay, there's a loss right there where we start to allow a few more goals, but then we come right back with a 1-goal allowed performance. I don't know, man. 29-7-1 in that little stretch. Or, I mean, what 29-7-1? I think we only lost 2 games. Or maybe, was it? I think we had an OT loss, right? No, we just had the 1 regulation loss in that stretch. I think that speaks for itself. We'll go up to the deadline here, and then we'll do another stat check and everything like that. But may have figured something out. Okay, that's a rough one. But we bounce right back. I do have the rotations turned back on. All right, a couple losses in a row. And not so good of a stretch right here. But we'll see what the overall prognosis is for what the defense has been up to. About to hit 40 wins. Of course, we have to lose. When I say it, it was a really rough loss. Definitely should have won that game. Scoring 6. But man, overall, I have a slightly better feeling. I don't know. We'll see. We'll check what the total defense is like. But for the most part, I think it's been much better. We almost had 50 wins before the deadline. 49-12-1. We should absolutely be first in the NHL. Yeah, by quite a large margin. 8 points ahead of anyone else. So yeah, while we're not getting the crazy offensive output of some of our top guys, I think we have good spread scoring and better defense. It's not as good as it was the last check, but it's still, in a really good spot. 4-2-7 goals for, 2-6-1 goals against. Our power play is insane. Penalty kills decent, and actually not scoring as many shorties, but hey-oh. Yeah, we're 10-0-0 in the last 10. 24-6-1, 25-6-0. Pretty even. We'll check out where we're stacking up. Top offense by a pretty good margin. And the top defense. That's exactly what we want to see. Top power play by a huge, huge margin. We haven't allowed any shorties to, which is impressive. But penalty kill, yeah, it's more middle of the pack. It's outside the top 10 at about 13th. So middle of the pack. But overall, everything's pretty damn good. Not going to worry about the PK because it'll probably step it up in the playoffs. Brouillard with 77 points. Larson with 76. Turco 65. Barnaby 65. Probably his lowest production year in a while. Willis with 55. Bootland's 53. Bouwmeester 51. White with 50. There's our top 9 right there. All of them are on great paces. Like 60-point paces. All of them. And above, obviously. So yeah, while we don't have the crazy offensive output necessarily that we had last season, it's still, good enough. Like, beyond good enough. Coleman, not as many points as last year, but he and Holden are kind of getting even production, which is quite good. And everyone, pluses everywhere, but this is what's kind of more important. Man, we do not have a good backup ever. But Kovacs is a 9-13. 5 shutouts. Tarnstrom's at least got the points I want out of him. It looks good, man. Everything's looking kind of good. The most important thing, like I said, is the defense is so much better. The defense is so much better. And that's really good for us, obviously. Okay, so... yeah, well, we can't make a trade, but let me do another growth check here. Ooh. Mira. He was a second rounder in 2031, a couple years ago. He's now to an 81. Oh my goodness. He's in Oshawa still, but holy crap. He is really good. Really good. Is this our potential Ovechkin replacement? He may be. Matsumoto looking good. Salvador Moore. Oh my goodness. Crazy good growth this season. Really good growth. Minks, yeah, we have a lot of guys on really great paces. Like, Mira is essentially ready for next season. Sterling may still make it. Oh my god, yeah. Really, really good influx of new prospects that we're going to have. Like, we can have an absolutely stacked team. It's good to see that Mira is up there. Let me check. Top 4. He doesn't have X factors, but he may indeed earn them. He's another DFD. So, like, yeah, this could absolutely be the Ovechkin replacement. Give him some X factors if he gets to 85 plus, but he could shore up that top 4 into an even better look. Like, right now, we're managing, but he could be absolutely incredible there in the top 4. And by this pace, it absolutely looks like he's going to make it an insane growth year in his second year in Oshawa. We'll be able to sign him. Like, he may even be ready for top 4 next year with his trajectory right now. We'll have to see how he finishes off in the way of growth. Take a look at the draft class, even though that's way less important these days. Not getting a whole hell of a lot. But we are auto-scouting pretty much everything, because I don't need to scout anymore. We have everything that we need, but tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. Really, really good. Wow, yeah, that is just super good. Okay, finish off the season. Come on, give me blockbuster trades, which I honestly think is broken, because there's probably a hell of trades happening, and I remember, okay, well, there's definitely one. Hayes getting into Pittsburgh with a 3rd and a 4th. Dallas getting Cashman, who I'm guessing is a pretty solid prospect, in a 3rd. Cashman, I kind of remember the name, but... oof, Kuiper going down with a wrist sprain after we won that game against Calgary, so we'll be missing our top 2 defensemen. I'm not going to move up Holden, because that would be not good. We'll just throw in Solani for now. He's not the best, but he seems to sim okay, so can't complain too much. Look at those defensive wins, man. Oh my god. All right, well, 4 really good games in a row, and then our defense kind of falls to shambles. But Kuiper's back now, so he's going to shore up that defense again. Get him back in there. Oof. Woo-hoo. Damn. Already have a 60-win season. Get more. Get more. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I'm trying. Oh, I want. The game doesn't want us to beat records, dude. Fuck you. Fuck you, man. It does that every time, dude. Come on. We should have been breaking records right there, man. There's no fucking way we lose 4 straight. Ugh. Screw you, game. Locker room chemistry is only at 70%, which is interesting. Briard still hit 100 points. Wasn't like the 123 or anything like that, but 60-win season and 124 points. We should have absolutely been at like 130. Ugh, fuck you, game. Whatever. Alright, we'll just see how we stack up and everything. Wow, Chicago was near us. Yeah, well, we should have had more distance, but you know, EA. Goals for leader is still us, even though it dropped a bit. Goals against leader. We got bumped in the second, but, you know, top 3 I will take. Power play lead, definitely us. Still have allowed no shorties, which is great. Penalty kill dropped more, which is not good. It's even worse, and we did not have enough shorties really to justify. But I'm still going to roll with it, because I think playoffs always have our best players on the ice as much as possible. Anyway. We're looking great. Looking really, really good. So 200-point scores, Briard and Larson. Barnaby only had 84, so that's definitely an off, well, for him an off year, but not going to worry about it. Last time he had that few points this is actually his lowest career point total. His rookie year, he had 87. So we took a hit offensively for a lot of guys, but at the same time, our defense was much, much better. Willis had 79 with 48 goals. Turco had 79. Bouwmeester was 73. Bootland 67. White 63. Baxman had 50. But that's our entire top 9 with 50-plus points. And even our fourth line. Perreault almost had 20 goals again as a fourth liner. He's so sick, man. Strome 26. We had, everyone. No one had less than 20 points on this team. Whew. That's pretty good. Coleman was 63, Holden 55. That's 2 defensemen who put up good numbers. Both of our OFDs kicking some ass. Holden, I don't know, he could have had a chance to hit 60, but only 4 games missing. Not like that's the pace he was on. Solani was good as the depth, plus 15 in 19 games played. Kovacs ended the season with a 913 and a 245. Tarnstrom got above a 900. And he did have the points I wanted out of him, 21 and 19. So, at the end of all things, a decent backup performance. Still not growing. So, there's that. Again, if he can perform well, it'd be great. I'd love for him to get a jump. I just don't know if it's going to happen. Hard to say. Why am I going that way? Let's check out the rest of the league. We're not going to be up at the top or anything. It was kind of a lower scoring year in a lot of ways, but hey. Briard was still on the top 5, excuse me, by way of point scoring. Larson rounding things out in the top 10, so 2 members present in the top 10 of scoring. But Romano, with his 60 goals, looking to take home the Maurice Richard assist leader was Larson with 84. Man's been assist per game 2 years in a row, maybe more. Not 2 years in a row, he's had 84 assists. Pretty impressive. The most clutch, probably technically Paling. But Rodriguez 1 and 3. I think Paling better percentage-wise, but, Power play goal leader was Romano with 20. Power play point totals, also Romano. Briard had 31. Larson 27. Barnaby down there with 23. Shorties, 4 for Stephen Raymond. Yeah, and he was the leader in points as well. Clapperton, is he going to take home another Selke? He's just been at the top. Love to see Barnaby back up there, but he's just not getting a whole lot of takeaways. Beniers. Yeah, it doesn't seem like Barnaby gets a whole lot of takeaways. Let me just go by face-off percent. That's going to be all weird. Well, the further right down I go, it'll be easier. Benson, pretty good. Misa, also pretty good. Huh. Where is Barn? There he is. Okay, only 55.7. All right. Someone asked me to show this. Who had the most giveaways? Jody Breen. 79. And Huberto. Seems legit. All right, we'll check out defensemen now. Makar, holy shit. Norris for Makar. 86 points and a plus 55. Ridiculous. Far and away. Far and away the Norris winner. Not even close. Kovacs, top 5 in save percentage. And probably had the best GAA, so he should be taking home the William M. Jennings. By the looks of it. Most likely, but tied with Newmelin, so we'll see. We'll see how that all works out. Looks like he's tied for the most shutouts as well. Yep. Good on you, Kovacs. All right. I like it. Nesterov, 50-point rookie season. Now would be the time for rookie goaltender to make their mark. But none of them have enough games played. Well, Jelena, but that's not good enough stats. Good win, good record, but just a 907. Yeah, probably not enough. Probably have to be in like the top 10. I think he would be just outside. So I don't even think we can give him the honorary Calder. So let's do the fun stats now. Hits. Oh, man, yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at that. How many guys hitting 200? And almost 10. Friggin' 7 guys hitting 200 hits. You love to see it. And fights. Jesus, Matthew Coyle. Two-way. Two-way. 31. Sharov. Two-way. Two-way. 24. DeSantis. Two-way. 22. Wilford. Two-way. Do it. Yes. And then you guys should know. Don Reinhardt, also two-way. Game loves to make two-ways. I think it's because two-ways are so like generic, then they just have the widest spread on what their tendencies can be, so they always end up being big fighters and whatnot, which is weird. You figure DFDs would have, I don't even know, whatever. Oh, man. Well, there you have it. Check out the playoff tree now. The Avs and the Blues, the Chicago Blackhawks and the Vancouver Canucks, the Oilers and the Kraken, the Sharks in Arizona, the Rangers taking on Columbus, us, the Crypt Lords taking on the Lightning, the Habs and the Toronto, that's a good rivalry series, and then the Red Wings and the Florida Panthers. So there we go. What do the Lightning look like now? Because they've had some retirements. They've had some retirements. Wesley, Point, Buchnevich, Lafreniere, Hedel. Wow, they made a big trade. Or signed some guys. Lafreniere is now 31. That's where we are. Joseph. Not that great. Really not that great, which means we're going to get cheesed to shit. Oh, man. This team's going to fucking beat us in the first round, aren't they? Okay, I'm worried just because of the sim cheese, but you know what? Just avoid a game 7. Avoid a game 7, boys. Compare them to us, it's not even fucking close. Like, probably our third lines could beat their first. They'd have a damn good chance. We're an amazing team. What else can you say? We're an amazing team. We should beat them. We should absolutely beat them. So don't screw this up. We have 20 more wins than they did on the regular season. Get the job done. Game 1. 5-2 victory. Excuse me. Good offense, good defense. Game 2. Shutout. Love it. Love to see it. Starting off strong. Into their building. And we continue to go strong. Get another 2-0 shutout. Finish them. Well, we didn't do that, but swept them. Easy. Easy. And who are we facing in round 2? New York. Damn, I was kind of hoping for Columbus for that interstate rivalry, but they swept Columbus. So 2 teams that got sweeps. Taking each other on. Willis had 7 points. 4.5, 175. Good power play. Oof. Our penalty kill is actually still bad. Interesting. New York, actually very similar to us. Scored less goals, but they had the same defense. Worse power play, better penalty kill. Alright. 7 points for Willis, 7 for Larko, 6 for Turco, 6 for Bootland. Barnaby with 4, White 3. Interesting. So our first line actually wasn't that great, but we had tremendous depth scoring, so I'm not really going to change it when we dominated that hard. See no real reason to. Yeah, no real reason to change anything. Again, I'm not even going to care about individuals, just wins. We need to win. And that's just it. Just win, baby. Don't care who scores or whatever. Jared Gianta, Matty Beniers, Jordan Dumais, Jugen. Actually, I have no clue how to pronounce that. Valentin Jugen. Yeah, it's something. Otto Reyes, Shinikov, Or Janikov, Boucher, Dubois. That's pretty good center core. Some wings are not that strong, but it's a really, really good center core. Kiviharju, Fox, Anderson, Mattia. It's a pretty good defensive core as well. Kiviharju and Fox is a really good top two. But they have Ottinger. Ooh boy. Ottinger versus Kovacs. Good depth too. We're still better on paper. We're absolutely still better on paper, but again, can't take them for granted here. They're a good team. They are an absolutely good team. But we have home ice advantage. Good goalie against good goalie, but this is not the time for us to get shut down, so we got to find a way. Game 1. 3-2 loss. Game 2, it was close. Oh, that was close. Okay, we get the win in OT, 5-4. Found a way to score. We allowed some goals in that game, but we got to go on the road now into MSG. Big 7-1 win right there. That's great. Carry that energy to the next. Oh, baby. 3-1 series lead. Home ice game 5. A chance to get into the Eastern Conference Finals. And we do it. 8-4 win. Not the cleanest of series wins, but we got the job done. Defense took a dive. Ooh, Toronto. Look at them making it out of the first round and into the conference finals. They have an 8-5 record. Take a look at that when we get to it. Briard now has jumped. So there we go. Our first line heated up. They heated up. 5.11 goals for. 2-3 goals against. Power play jumped up. Penalty kill jumped up. We didn't allow a power play goal in that series. I believe we had 3 of like 18 or 9. I can't even remember. But I know we did not allow a power play goal in that series. I know that number was 3. Only lost 1 game. It was on home ice, but we are just coasting right now. Now, they don't have the offense we do, but they have a similar defensive capability. Their power play isn't good. Their penalty kill's really good. But by these numbers alone, we should be the much better team. We'll see when we take a look at their lineups. Briard and Turco with 13 points apiece. Willis 12. Barnaby. This is good production. Look, it's a full screen of guys at point per game. That's 9 guys at point per game. 9 frickin' guys at point per game. Wait. Oh my god. It was one of our defensemen. Okay, 4th line isn't filling me with too much confidence. Yeah, it's Holden. Holden, man, he's a playoff performer. What can you say? It's actually beating Coleman. Everyone's a plus besides Gio. Kovacs' stats definitely dropped quite a bit, but there was some more goals in that series. We came away with the dubs. Tarnstrom made 3 saves in an appearance, played 7 minutes. And a mop-up roll. Okay. Let's see what Tirana has to offer. Caswell, Matthews, Kaliev. Oh, man, no Marner, no Nylander. Lindstrom, Perfetti, Perreault, Gruel, Gregor, Dotsuk. Again, strong down the middle. Paling, Zaka, that guy. Korchinski, Spence, Pickering, Romanov. Very Leafs defensive core. Samsonov, who's done really well. He's a cheese goalie. All right, again, we're much better on paper. We are so much better on paper. The only thing is our 4th line on paper may get beat at times, but we'll see what happens. Again, home ice advantage. Game 1. Don't care. Ooh, we lost our 4C. We lost our 4C. Soure does have 70 face-offs, so I guess he'll have Strom will have better. Just 71. I'll just leave him off. Let's just make 1 change here. Be easier. Soure gets to hop in. They still get a +1. That's impressive. Wow, we shut him out 6-0 in game 1. Great start. Lost 3-2 in the second, though, so they got themselves a split. We got to go on the road now. Adekalio's back. That's good for us. Need that 4C, baby. Lost an OT. Man, it's risky. It's risky to not make a change, but they're so close. Trust in the lineup. Trust in the lineup. It could be risky. We win. 7-3. All right, tied series. Pivotal game 5 here. Come on, boys. Step up the home ice. Let's go. 6-4 win on the road. Finish them. No tech sim. No tech sim allowed. An OT win. Our defense has been slipping, though. Kind of consistently here. San Jose in the Cup Finals. Wow, every game they've played has gone to 7. Wait, no. Not every game. Almost every game. It'd be 12-9. They've won 2-7 and 1-6. Briard, though, kicking ass. Again, I'm a little worried. Our defense has been slipping. 2.6. We're still scoring 5 goals a game, which is dumb. Our power play's at 35%. Penalty kill still in the high 80s. We have 3 shorties, 4. Wasn't that like our season total? Can't remember. 6-2 on home. 6-1 on the road. Everything is clicking right now, though. This has gone up quite a bit. I would love it to go down in this series, but again, the most important thing is to win the fucking series. Our 3rd straight cup appearance. Our 3rd straight cup appearance. Nearly have a whole screen of guys at point per game. Bouwmeester's just 1 below. 23 points for Briard, 18 for Turco, Bootland with 18, Barnaby with 18, Larson with 18, White with 17, Willis with 17, Baxman has 15. That's a 3rd liner, man. But weirdly, Bouwmeester's a minus. 14 points for him. Yeah, still not the greatest 4th line, but at least they're slightly plus. Oops. Coleman, dude. Wow, he had a hell of a series. 17 points, holding it still at 12? No. He had a... What was he at before? Can't remember. He had a couple points in that series, though, I think. Kovac's a 9-10. Yeah, that's not good enough. I mean, a 9-10's kind of baseline. He can't drop lower, though, dude. We need him to go between, like, 9-10 and 9-15, and we can win. But he needs to step it up here in this series. You know, he didn't have that in the last one because he, well, dropped down to that. So, a little nervous. Come on, Kovacs. Need you to step it up here. Where are the Sharks at? There they are. Nordstrom, Bedard, the dream. The dream. Lawson, Eklund, Nabokov, Klotz, Hollander, Tuck. It's decent. Like, they're not exceptionally strong, but they're, again, strong down the middle. We're seeing a trend here. Hainala, Gaucher. Not great. And, Nico Dawes. And they're missing a left winger. Okay, so it could be even better. He's got an X factor, too, so probably a 4th? I don't even know. But again, we're better on paper. Defense has been slipping a bit. It has been slipping a bit, and we may have to make some changes here or there. But we're clicking. We're clicking on all fronts, well, most fronts right now. Again, the defense has been slipping. It just needs to step up here. We just need it to step up here. Okay. We'll see what happens. Stanley Cup Finals. We're back once again. Is the 3rd time the charm, or will we fail once again? Game 1, home ice advantage. Come on, Cleveland. Ugh, didn't score. Kind of nervous about going down 2-0, but... Okay. Moving down Barnaby. Larson's going up. Barnaby's going down. We have to leave Willis here, though, because I can't do triple power forward. Barnaby, Turco, Willis. Interesting lineup, but Barnaby's been more of a playmaker so far, so. Kind of curious about if I shift Bowmeister down, Turco, Larson, Brouillard. Well, no, let's have two guys feeding Brouillard. We'll try that. +9, +4. Two bad games for Kovacs again. Let's make this change. Try to spark that offense. Game 3. Apparently not. Dude, what the fuck is wrong with this team? We just cannot get this offense going. Cannot get this offense going. No. I'm going with this. Gonna switch that. Goodbye. Tarnstrom's going in. Once again, Kovacs kind of chokes, but our entire team is also choking. It's not like if we, we didn't score either. But yeah, it doesn't help. Are we going to get swept again in the Stanley Cup Finals? Fuck me, man. Game 4. We win 4-2. Good job, Tarnstrom. Game 5. We lose 3-1. Ah! What the fuck, man? 3 appearances, 3 losses. We get to Game 7 the first time, then we get swept, and then we get beaten Game 5. These are not close. The last 2 are just not close. I can't even view lines now to see what they did. Fuck! But it's their, yeah, they had somehow good defense. And their defensive core was pretty shit. But you know what? That doesn't matter because they have a cheese goaltender. 81 overall, putting up a 928 and a 229. We're just too good. We're too good, chat. New coach, probably. I gotta try a new coach. Might be a forward coach issue. He's got A+ influence, too. Like, holy shit. It doesn't seem like that's the issue. But maybe we need a generalist and get more defense. Maybe a defensive coach to get more. I don't know. He got, like, he should, like, we should, ugh. A+, 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 A+. Like, he's such a good coach, but. Well, I think at this point, I don't have to worry. No longer have to worry about ruining Kovacs. In his sim, we could probably just give him some abilities now because he's deserved them for a while. The hell's gonna help him? After making 15 saves in a game. You know what? Let's give him that as a zone ability. If you can make fucking 15 saves. I don't know what else to give him, man. Post to post. Facing wrist shots. Breakaway or penalty shot, no thanks. No. We don't want to give away too many of them. What if it did that? Like the... I don't know, man. Oh, we'll give him those. Let's see if that helps. I don't fucking know, dude. We lose once again. He dropped down to a 900, man. He started off so good and then just continued to suck. Three straight years we make it to the Cup Finals and lose. That is fucking rough. Like, that is painful. Painful. Look at that. Like, we ended with still a really good ratio. That's how crazy it is. Like, you look at these numbers, this should still be a fucking cup-winning team. But it's not enough. This is the number that we need to get better. It looked like we had it. It looked like we had it. We had such a good regular season. We even took less offense to get better defense. We had such a good regular season, and then it just fell apart in the playoffs. Once again. So this is becoming a trend here. Oh, fuck. Can't beat the West, man. We are the East's hope, and we've failed 3 times in a row. What the fuck? Did we've just... I mean, yeah, you could argue we've run into hot goalies, but they shouldn't be. They're 81s and shit. What was the last one? Wasn't he like an 82 or 83? Just 3 straight times we've run... We need someone with a high 80s goaltender. That's the only way we can win, apparently, because EA... Once again, we fall short of our goal. So we'll try it again next season. That's really all we can do, man. Like this, we have a sick team. Again, we have such a sick team. We'll get some reinforcements on the defensive end. Maybe that helps. Maybe it's not necessarily the goaltender. Maybe it is our defensive core. But again, look at the Sharks. Yeah, it's who knows. You just throw it into the wind when it comes to the EA sim. We'll see if we can figure it out next season. So thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, and I will see you in the next one.